Millions watching around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Make him work. When you get close, he can't fucking fight in the inside. Trust me. How long you been trusting me? Get close to him and just keep poking. When I say penitentiary, put that knife in him. Put him in him.
I put on this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah, yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, now we them niggas. And now we rich now. We got money. I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come up from nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young, rich nigga.
Separate yourself.
Yeah, I ain't playing with your ass. Nigga, I ain't playing with your ass. You chasing greatness. You got greatness talking to you. Become great. Non-stop. Keep the pace.
I'm telling you.
Yo, what's going on out there? You already know who it is. It's your boy, Coach Squeeze of the Rize Podcast, aka the Smoothie King. Right back at y'all with another one. Top of the morning, top of the afternoon to you guys. Hope y'all being safe. And you know what we do over here? We do our own opinions and analogies of how we think the fight's going to turn out. And last night was another great night of boxing, action-packed. Some decisions we got that we were spot on, and there's some decisions we got with some prizes. But nevertheless, good to see boxing moving along, and the fights are actually being made. You know, shout out to all the fighters, all the coaches, the people that's putting the shows together. May God continue to watch over the fighters, and we know it's a aggressive sport, and you know we know what they put on the line to try to make a good living and do what they love. But all that said and aside, let me get the sponsors out of the way. 5-time world champ, 4 different weight classes, first ballot Hall of Famer, Baltimore's own GTD Promotions. Redesigning minds one mind at a time. We know a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Shout out to www.kenichibed.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. Also, shout out to www.narslipgallery.org. Go over to Damari's page. Support him in his boxing journey and his merch. Also go over to www.miakillerb.com. Go over to her page, support her in her boxing journey and her merch. And shout out the Richie Baby for the intros and edits. Shout out the RIP to John Boy, RIP to Miss Tanya Vandross Williams Jr. Y'all been truly missed. Thanks for all y'all unwavering support y'all gave the channel, and may y'all continue to rest easy. Shout out to Bad Girls Promotions, EOE Education Over Everything, Just Do Boxing, Hardcore Boxing News, Aunt McQueen Boxing, Hope he's doing great and his family. Haven't seen them in a while. Miss chopping it up with him. Shout out the Four Corners Boxing, Afternoon Sports Slay, our Detroit sister station, Miss Melody Queen, Miss Yaya, Miss Mona, and all of you guys. Under Armour. Don't forget the get your Shari's Essentials, 1901 Pennsylvania Avenue, $12 rolls, $7. Don't forget to go on the risepodcast.com and get your merch. And last but not least, the official gear of boxing. All the fighters wearing it. Y'all can say it with me in the chat. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Box Raw. How y'all doing? Ron Garcia dominates. Mario Barrios calls out Shakur next. All eyes on Shields versus Cruz tonight. Where are we gonna get started? Let me holler at everybody a little bit. Melody Queen 27. Don't forget to hit the like button, please. And thank you. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe to the Rize Podcast, Cash App, $GEESSUS, and Loyalty Promotions, memo code Squeeze to support the channel. Get your merch on the risepodcast.com. Get your high performance Kenichi Bad headphones. Be sure to visit KenichiBad.com. Use code TRP. You'll get 15% off. And ladies and gentlemen, look out for the best lounge wear and pajamas. Be sure to visit hangoutwear.com. Let's lounge in style. Use the code. Don't forget, support Miss Melody Queen and her entrepreneurships and her endeavors. MELANIN for 10% off. And she also said congratulations to all the fighters. Miss Mona, top of the morning, top of the afternoon. Appreciate you, Miss Mona, for guiding me through the maze, getting home from work and going to work safe. Appreciate you. Hope you're doing fine today. Mike Rhyme 6084. Renee 46391. Oh, I like that in the 5-digit. That's a good one. Stretched Out Boxing. What it do? Ace is the place of the helping hardware store. Jerry Greaves, good afternoon. Let me see. Who else up in here? Kareem Hassan, YFZ. What it do, man? Appreciate the love. Appreciate the love. What's up, family? The same way Garcia did, I'm going to do senior. DeWood, 8538. What it do, champ? What it do? I'm fresh today, DeWood. I was worn out like an old pair of tennis shoes the other day. Luda 252, the Rize Podcast. Appreciate you. Death's Inedible in the building, Speedy. What it do, yo? What it do, Speedy? All right, man. Where we want to go first? Do we want to go with the Gary Antoine Russell fight? The Food Truck 319? Do we want to go with Mario Barrios and Ron Garcia? Do we want to go with the Frank Martin fight? Where y'all want to go? Chubb Rock, what it do, nephew? What up, Uncle Squeeze? My guy, Barrios is a gun unless he switches team up. Chubb, you right on, yo, with that. Good Energy 101. I hit that. Good Energy 101 that came out like 4 days ago. I got it. I got that. Couple of hours. I ain't mashed. I should have mashed it. Good energy. I should have mashed that 101. I keep doing it, man. I won't stay locked in. That was easily a $1,500 tax-free win. I dropped the ball on it. What's next up from GTD camp? Time will tell. Good energy. When y'all ask me those questions, I try to give y'all the honest answer that I know without capping or juicing up things. We're telling time. Hopefully it's something positive for the young man. I wish him the best. The Woods say Ryan put in that work. Bashy McKinder 4410. Okay. I guess we could start with the Frank Martin fight. How y'all feel about that fight? How did Frank look? How did the fighters look in that fight? I actually think that was a good fight. Back and forth. Frank got stung 2 times, a couple times. What do y'all think? What's y'all take on the Frank Martin fight? I think it was a pretty good fight. It was action back and forth. Miss Mona said, I'm still looking at that excitement that makes you jump off the couch and scream at the TV like the tank fights, y'all. I got you. Miss Mona ain't playing. Solo Productions 93. Appreciate you. I agree with the draw. Great fight. Brashing McKinnon 4410. Frank disappointed me. He had the fight won, but didn't keep his hands up and got rocked. I agree with that. William Scroggins, where you been at, man? 275. I think it was even. It needs to be ran back. I could see that. Ace is the place of the Helping Hardwood store. Frank was winning. He let the fight go. I agree with that. The Wood 8538. Kind of disappointed in the Antoine fight. We'll get with that. We'll get on that popcorn. Let's finish this off. The Gary Antoine. I mean, not that fight, but the Frank Martin fight. Let me ask you guys before we jump. I don't really be wanting to jump around so we can stay in tune, but I get it. Y'all gonna ask the questions that need to be asked. What did we see? Have we seen the best that Frank Martin is going to be? I mean, dude was a tough outing. He was a tough outing for anybody. That guy wasn't a pushover. He was tall. He was long. He was rangy. He was strong. All of the above. I'm dealing with my youngest daughter and helping her with one of my 8 grandsons. I'll keep you in my prayers. I understand. We all good now. Good, man. Life, man. William Life. Don't skip none of us, man. Ooh. Miss Mona said a lot of drawers lately. You think Dorian Brown Y7Z. Frank Martin is a bum with muscles. Oh, that's a tough one. Brashy McClendon 4410. Frank got to work on his conditioning. That's his main issue. Tank been saying him a front runner, and he has yet to get that in check. The Wood 8538. Frank was dealing with him. Let him off the hook. Thomas Hill, 2267. Coach Squeeze, the smoothie came right back at you. Kinfolk, what it do, champ? Yeah, I don't know, man. Frank is a decent fighter, but Tabu Apakabutu 9519. Frank to me is a decent fighter. He started late. You got to take that in consideration. You got to take that Frank started late. But it don't look like to me he growing with each fight. Is like he's basically making the same mistakes that he continue to make. Solid. But I don't even with the muscle build, and just correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Even with the muscular build, number one, we give our opinion, we give our takes. To me, nothing personal coming from me, because I've been in the ring competing, getting hit, and taking punishment. It's levels to any sport, but we talking about boxing right now. I just don't see Frank adding nothing to his arsenal with each fight. What's Frank Martin's go-to punch? Anybody knows Frank Martin go-to punch? Soto Production 9. Tank said it best. Frank started at 17. It shows. The Woods say Frank can't take punishment. Ms. Mona say Frank has a lot of muscles. He may need to change his strength and conditioning methods. Less muscle build up. What do you think? Yeah, good one, Miss Mona. Miss Mona know her stuff. Brashy McKinnon, 44-10. He looked better against Tank. He did. He still got tired quick, though. But getting tired in a 10-round fight is a problem. It's like, damn, did he run at all? LOL. Dorian Brown, Y7Z. His left hook? Okay. All right. His left hook. I ain't really been watching him like that. Okay. Solo Productions, 93. Frank got a solid straight right. And he in a southpaw stance. Reggie McKenna say, like Tank said, his best punch is his brick hand. LOL. Okay. Which that is his left. Okay. But what Frank needs to do, yeah, he's good, but never be elite. But I just don't like really sounding like I'm downing anyone, but it's a sport. I'm just talking about the sport, what I see. He's not getting better to me with each fight. He's not. I don't know what he's working on. I don't know. You know, has he hit a wall talent-wise? Everybody's saying basically same thing. Fonz B. Yeah. And maybe like Miss Mona made a valiant point. He's too muscular. He needs to work on more Solo Productions 93. You not down in him. He needs constructive criticism. Yeah, it takes a lot of courage to get in there. not down on him, but you can't beat the clock, and he's getting older. Yeah, he's getting older, but he don't have that wear and tear right now on him as if a fighter that started earlier. He started at 17, so he's been spared at least 9 to 10 years of punishment. In boxing years, that's a long time. Derrick James messed his whole style of fighting up. Dorian Brown, Y7Z, says, I don't know, man, but whatever he needs to work on, I hope that he get there. But I'm really leaning toward everything y'all said. I'm in total agreement of what y'all seeing. I'm seeing the same thing. We all in total agreement, and we adding things to it. But I think the statement that sticks out the most in the chat was Miss Mona's with the muscle build up of how his chemistry is, the drills he need to do, and more cardio, more twitchy, more hand letting, more moving. It's just he seemed too cardboardish for me. Miss Mona say Buddy McGirt is an old school coach. Maybe a new fresh strength and conditioning coach will help. Maybe. All right. Enough about that. Let's go on to the Gary Antoine Russell fighting. I appreciate y'all for y'all input on Frank Martin and the guy he fought last night. What do y'all think about the Gary Antoine Russell performance and his fight? You think the decision was fair? Tabu Apakabutu say he went to the gas station, but he didn't fill up the tank. He not a 12-round fight, but he just got to get back to the drawing board. The beloved he fought last night is from New Jersey, not too far from me. Solo production, both Gary and Hiroka was throwing bombs last night. I felt those body shots through the TV. The Russell fight, I think, was a lot closer than the judges said. Good fight, back and forth. I think Gary came out more aggressive. Like somebody said, the first 4 rounds. We know to beat the champ, you gotta beat the champ. Credit go out to Hiroka. If I'm saying his name right, I apologize if I'm not. Solid competitor. I think if he would have let his hands go a little bit more, he could have probably got a draw, in my opinion. But he just wasn't. It depends on what the judges are giving credit for too. Come on in, ease on down the road. Don't you carry nothing that might be a load. Come on, ease on down the road. See Irvin the Wiz 5091. The Asian dude was nice. Gary held it together, but he still need work. I would definitely stay at 40, Gary. Dorian Brown say Gary needs more work for him. William Scroggins say that guy he was fighting is good. Yes, he was. But see, what you got to understand, these guys, when they get those opportunities, they don't come like that, you know. I think he will be definitely called back to fight again in the U.S. Dorian Brown say Gary needs more work. He be the first one to admit it That's one thing I like about Gary. Very well spoken. Very good, well spoken young man for the type of style that he has. He speaks very well. I like his mindset and how he give everybody their flowers after his fights. He's gracious in victory and he's gracious in defeat. Class act. I like him. I like that kid. Yeah. Gary got a problem with longer fighters. Yeah, I'm glad they didn't take it from him. C. Urban the Wiz. Fonz B. Gary got problem with longer fighters. Solo production 93. Gary closed the show both round 11 and 12. Not a bad performance from Gary. That dude was tough. Brashy McCunder said, I still think he beat Hitchens. I like Gary, but if I'm just on the outside looking in and I never saw him a day in my life and just mentally block out ever seeing him before, just watching him for the first time last night, I'm going to hit y'all with this. If you, like I said, you never saw a Gary fight before. If you tuned in last night and saw Gary, let me test y'all brains. For the first time ever, what would you say? What would be your perception of him? Mine would be, okay, Cap Quest 1, how you been? Gary might be overrated. I would say he's solid, but at times I think he rushes his offense, but he's a pressure fighter. He understands he has to get in. You know, that guy was a tall fighter. He was tough. We got to look at all of that, you know, and take it in consideration. But if I was watching him for the first time, that's what I would have said. Yeah. I mean, that's your opinion. Overrated. I really don't think nobody. Overrated is basically my opinion. My interpretation of overrated is somebody constantly hyping somebody up and they the superstar of the sport and they ain't what they say they is. That's just my opinion. So I don't think he's overrated. Like I say, that's just my opinion, you know. He a tough outing for anybody, but we also see that he has problems with boxers. Yeah, he has problems with boxers that can box real good, you know. Yeah, definitely. 49 in the building. We only got 30 likes. Come on, family. All you gotta do is hit the like button. Smash that like button, y'all. That's all you gotta do. Let's keep it going. Yeah. But if I was just watching him, I would just say he needs to be a little bit more patient with me and setting things up. No, he a workhorse though. He's a lion. No, he good. If I never saw him prior to last night, I would say he is very skilled boxer who needs some work but takes great direction from his corner. I agree. I totally agree. Yeah. He has an excellent corner in his brother, Gary Russell. Hell of a coach. it's a family affair, you know. And he's doing real good with his brother. He's protecting the Russell brand and legacy. And shout out to Gary, man, for filling in the shoes of keeping the Russell legacy going. You know, it's tough when you lose a loved one, but not only a loved one, somebody that y'all looked up to and was mentor, a father figure, everything above. I gotta give mad props out to you guys, man, for keeping your father legacy alive. And man, that wasn't an easy thing to do, to lose one of y'all loves, man, to keep them things going, becoming a world champion 1 or 2 more times after your dad passed. But I just think Gary probably need to work off the jab a little bit more combinations. Let me see. Zacchaeus, Zach B, don't fuss me out. I'm trying. 3946. Y'all need to stop with the YT catchphrases. Overrated. Gary Russell is solid. He's a Doug. He sometimes fights the same fight every fight. Doesn't need go, if that makes sense. Solid. Yeah, it makes sense. That's his style. It makes sense, bro. You can't make nobody fight the style you want them to fight. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Gary Jr. will be an excellent coach and trainer. Aunt McQueen, what it do? I sent my love out to the family. Cat Quest, I wouldn't call the man overrated, but he's got some qualities that have been overstated. Okay. Aunt McQueen always coming in, clearing it up, and good to see you in the chat, yo. Jermaine Whitmore. They be hating on Tank, but it was 3 guys on that card that he KO'd. They better put some respect on that man's name. Yeah. I said the same thing. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Y'all said it for me. I ain't had to say it. Yeah. I did not have to say it. Yeah, yeah, man. Solid fight, man. His first title defense, it was successful. It's crazy because I see some people in the chat when I was reading the comments on YouTube saying that they robbed the guy. The scores was way off and awkward. Maybe so, but I don't think they robbed the man. Dorian Brown, Y7Z, last night was the Super Bum Bowl. Coach Calvin trying to come in, but he not being connected. I don't know what's going on. They will need to connect their mic cam before they come in. I don't know what's going on. Say he need to connect his mic cam.
Steve, can you hear me?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
I can't complain.
Man, who you telling, man? Just faster than every day. Hello, Rize fans. How y'all been? It's been a while.
Yeah. Good to see you. Top of the afternoon.
Top of the afternoon. Thank you, Steve. Just that I come on, see what's going on. I thought the whole game was on and whatnot. Great fight last night. Great card.
Anything you wanna expound on?
No, I'm just saying it was a great fight, great card. It was fun to watch. It was plenty of action on there, and whatnot. Just watching it, just seeing, the guys moving. Fight was going back and forth, and back. Every fight was a good fight.
Okay.
That's Senior.
Yeah.
Hey, Senior, I see you wearing a scarf over the hat.
William Small can say Ryan did a hell of a job. I think Shakur and Ryan going to be the best fight, 50-50. But I'm leaning towards Ryan. It's going to come down to which Shakur shows up and which Ryan shows and who wants it more.
Good. That's a good one.
Showtime the guy, what it do? Let me add Senior to the show. I don't know what he trying to come on. You was buffering. You was going in and coming out. It kept saying you had to connect your mic.
It's like he trying to get it together.
I'm bringing him in. I guess, did he hit me on my phone? I wonder what's wrong. But Ant McQueen, what did you chant? Yeah, I had one of the guys that follow the fights just text me saying Ryan didn't duck around last night. Because
he did good last night.
Yeah,
I'm glad to see him back where he want to be at.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. I'm glad to see him
back. That's the victory in itself for him. I was one of the ones that said that he was going to lose and possibly get knocked out. I come on and eat my humble pie when I make these predictions. I was ice cold on this one. It's all good. You win some, you lose some, you take some on the chin, but you man up. And I'm a man up and give him his props right now. I'm not going to be too critical of him, but solid performance. He looked like what I always said he could be if he's serious.
Well, he had pedigree. He came from that amateur background, so all them guys going to do what they do. It's just when they meet up and whatnot. But, it was a great fight. Ryan came up there. I just hated when everybody was talking about we got to see what he wants. He took this training serious this time. He was at a weight that he felt comfortable with and did a good job. I knew he was going to win because of the simple fact, fighting against both of them and watching their styles and whatnot. But Barrios looked like he was off. I don't know what was going on with him. He ain't looked nothing like, his last 3 performances, he been looking crazy and whatnot. But shout out, go out to Ron, man. I mean, I appreciate he said everybody go through something. Just got to keep going through it. And he went through it and he's back, man. Don't be seeing them guys getting back. That's a good one, I was watching Frank Martin fight, Tank went against both of them. Tank sparred the other kid from out of Philly. Good, solid kid. That was a good fight. That was a real good fight. So I hope I can get to see a rematch of that one day or if they take it again. But that was a good fight. The whole card was beautiful, man. I like it. It was action-packed. Action-packed.
Yeah, man, it was, man. It was definitely action packed. It was I was pleased what I saw last night.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I was very pleased in that these guys are making the fights. They're fighting each other. I hate to be, somebody mentioned it early, but we've been telling you guys for a long time, all the guys that we fought we were being criticized that we weren't fighting anybody's resume was weak. But all of these guys are becoming champions and they're fighting each other. That whole pool that we done already fought. So I hope this is an educational lesson that we weren't fanboying over here. We were just giving y'all facts. What's going on, Champ?
Oh man, I can't call how y'all feeling today. My bad. I got caught up trying to get back. Long story, whatever. How you feeling today?
Good.
Good.
How y'all like them fights last night? The fights last night was good. I want to see the night. My eyes on the night. I want to see the night. I need to see.
Yeah, man, that joint got out of hand. I forgot about that. Thanks, Senior, for putting me on point. I'm fasting and everything, so I wasn't paying attention to it. But again, man, that weigh-in got crazy. That joint got crazy, man. I ain't never seen Franchon mad like that, but she was heated.
That's why
I watched the post and I was like, man, Franchon was really upset about that. I don't know what went wrong, but God day. They say Franchon headbutted Carissa. I know she got she did. I know she got close, but a headbutt to me is like, you know what I'm saying? That's a headbutt. When they mugging each other, their head like this, and both of them got their head. That's kind of cool. It's just like they getting each other grill. But we're gonna wait and see what the outcome is,
Who y'all got tonight? Who y'all got? Who you got? I ain't worried about you, Coach. Who you got, Squeeze?
Thank you.
Who you got, Squeeze?
Can I ride off of Calvin coattails since I've been 20 years in the gym? No, I ain't gonna do that. You know what I said. I'm doing the dime. I'm going with the home team. I don't give a damn. I'm going with the whole team. I'm not going against Baltimore. I'm not going against and go ahead.
You gonna go against your girl? After you done made video at the video how much you love Miss Shields? You gonna go against her?
That don't mean I don't love her. Look, it's a difference between going against her. I'm not saying that she's not capable of winning. I'm not saying that she will win or not, but I'm just going with my home team. I want to see my home team shine. I mean, even if the odds are against us, which they are, but that's what makes the sport special.
Well, Steve, Squeeze, well said, man. You couldn't say it no better, y'all. And I'm gonna salute you on that one.
Thank you, Coach.
I'm gonna salute you on that. Okay, Senior trying to start some shit. He always try to start something, man. That's why he's singing.
Actuality, Coach, like everybody, you know what I mean? Once it be a whole bunch of drama, everybody gonna be tuned in. They want to know what's going on. But we on the podcast, so I gotta ask you who you like.
Yeah.
So I left you alone, Coach Calvin. I went over there to Squeeze because I know you're gonna plead the fifth, and you ain't gonna give us nothing. You're gonna tell us everything and nothing at the same time, and point us in the right direction, but still leave us standing there. I know how you do.
Yeah, I'm gonna plead the fifth, like the game, wild out. I plead the fifth.
So I know what you got going on, Coach.
Now let me say this. From a boxer standpoint of view of watching the sport, being around the sport, seeing the greats from Ali on back, the Layla Ali's, the Ann Wolfs, the coal miners' daughters, the Fraziers, the women of the sport. If I'm looking at it from that standpoint of view, to be honest, Franchon Cruz does have a puncher's chance in this fight. It's depending on her execution, her sense of direction in there, in her output, because we know Clarissa output what wins her fights. Now my mind is set on the weight, how the punch is going to look coming from the hip, turning the hooks with that extra weight on them. That's my only concern.
Why is that your concern, Squeeze?
Pounds per square inch. A crocodile will eat a caiman any day.
Okay.
Yeah, a crocodile is he's too big. His torque, he has more pounds per square inch on his bite. A caiman, crocodile, they not getting but so big, and the caiman would get dominated by the croc.
I'm proud of you, Squeeze. Shout out to my man, Squeeze. I'm fresh off of Animal Planet, man. Shout out to you, Squeeze. Holding it down, man. Breaking it down between a caiman, a crocodile. How can you tell the difference between a caiman and a crocodile?
Weight classes for a reason.
Okay. All right. Words of Terrence Crawford. They're weight classes for a reason.
Appreciate you, DeWood. Appreciate you on the popcorn tip. Appreciate you.
Yeah, I still got it for you, champ. I'm waiting. She's sealed and ready for you, champ.
I'm gonna try to run down on you tomorrow. Well, the weather's will be bad. I might come that way today, for real.
Got you. Inshallah. Brashy McClendon, 4410. Thanks for the support, unwavering support through the years of the podcast. You're much appreciated. I'm gonna give you your flowers, man. Words can't express your unwavering support to us before I read your chat. Franshaw says she didn't hear by her, and I agree. I hope Franshaw pulls it off, because it would be good for the sport, but it's a good fight either way. Okay.
Yeah. I always wanted that fight, not early in their career, but later like now. But we're gonna see what it do. Shout out for both of them. Like you say, the fights are happening for everyone that want to fight, that want to take the fight, that's getting the fight. That's a good thing. Boxing is still alive.
They chopping it up. Everybody fighting, everybody moving around. It's looking good.
Yeah.
You always said, Coach, they going to fight. Just give them their time.
I keep telling people that stop. It's the sports. People don't understand what people going through and whatnot. Like when I went to Krishan's press conference, it felt odd and funny, even though it's a different type of look. But it felt like the look. You get what I'm saying? And just seeing people making moves, watching people going through their transition, and just saying, man, live life. Just live life. That's all. Live life according to how life is being lived.
That was a fire interview y'all did the other day too, Coach.
Man, yes. It was very beautiful. Made you. I tell you right now, I'm in the reflective moment of my life. You know what I'm saying? Just reflecting how things have been, going through the ups and downs. We got some good news coming. I can't wait. Ape Squad in effect. So Squeeze, get them little queens together, man. They coming. And whatnot, just take it as it come. I say take it one prayer at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been crafting just one thing about coaching, and I ain't gonna hold it too long because sometimes people explain something, they take 8 hours. I'm just gonna say I gotta keep growing as a coach, getting better on what I need to do to push the right buttons for the young ladies or certain individuals, understanding their gifts and talents.
That's true.
Smoothie, right back at you with another one. Miss Mona, the queen of the Rize podcast.
Hello, Miss Mona. What's going on, Miss Mona?
Miss Mona always showing me love, getting me down the road. Appreciate you, Miss Mona. Some support. Just keep going.
I like that, Miss Mona. She always give us words of wisdom, man, every time. We got Tanner and Showtime and Miss what's the name going away soon to the Nationals.
Oh. You just said the same person.
No, did I say Tanner, Sean Porter?
Showtime. No, you said Tanner, then Showtime.
Oh, yeah, Tanner. Yeah, I do that a lot.
That's what I was asking.
And what's my girl name? Trouble. One of Squeeze girl, she going out there and lay her first step into the nationals. You know, so we're looking forward to that, seeing the young kids still doing their thing and whatnot, you know.
Well, actually, Speedy fighter, really.
No, that's true, but again, you know, you be working with them a lot, Speedy, making sure that she stay on point and
Yeah.
whatnot. Yeah, but when Speedy ain't
Almost
there, you
smashed
grab
no
her.
credit. Yeah, almost
When
scratched.
Speedy ain't there, you grab her.
Yeah.
When you
understand
ain't
what
there,
you're
Speedy
saying,
ain't
Coach.
there, I grab her. You know what I'm saying? You know, so
Yeah.
it's good that we got a lot of people in there to make sure that the kids stay on point for what they doing, you know.
He squeezed.
Yeah, champ.
Don't be stealing my man Speedy credit. He gonna put his foot up your ass for stealing his credit.
I
No, he
just said
didn't spill
that.
it. He just gave it to him. He just sat
I
back there and said
gave him
he
his
gave it to
flowers.
him.
I gave him his flowers.
He knew what time it is. Speedy, man, that joker lift up out that chair on you.
Yeah, I gave him his flowers.
No, that's my
Right.
guy, man. Y'all just don't understand. Like, for me to see my friend in a place where as though he had peace, and he found something to replace the void from losing his best friend. You know what I mean? Just to see him at peace, you know what I mean, with everything that he's dealing with and battling behind the scenes, it's just relief and good for me that he found something where the people love him and y'all treat him like he's been there forever.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I watch him working with the pros and the amateurs, man, and being in the situation that he's in. He ain't letting them. He's not letting them stop what he want to do in life, man. So that's a big plus, man, and it says a lot about the whole gym. You know that how we take people in and just keep it moving. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I sit back.
Oh, okay.
Go
Go
ahead,
ahead, Cal.
go ahead,
My fault.
go ahead,
No,
go ahead.
go
No,
ahead.
you good.
Finish what you saying, Coach.
No, it's so good that you know the thing that I love the most, man, is so many people that's in my lives and seeing them get a chance to do what they had on their mind to do and seeing them go through it, man. That's amazing. That's the amazing part.
I mean, like,
Smoothie King.
Right back at you with another one. Brashy McClendon, 4410. Thanks for the color in the chat. Praying for my guy. Y'all know who, but boxing, not boxing until he back. In the meantime, how about Scooter Davis and that devastating body shot?
Yes.
Smooth King, right back at you. The one, the only, Miss Melody Queen 27. Thanks for the unwavering support. Once again, I can't express enough of our major players that even when there's 2 or 3 people in the chat on a nightly basis when we air, to see the same ones unwavering support, I'm gonna give you your flowers right now while you can receive them and smell them. Thanks, Miss Melody Queen. And she said she gonna put that belt on y'all if y'all don't hit that like button.
I'm sitting up here on my live right now, man. Tank is okay. Tank is good. You know what I'm saying? He's living life, you know. Y'all see when he posts, he back posting. So when he posts, I know he's excellent. So that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all the love that y'all giving, man, because my live is going crazy right now. Asking, tell Tank we love him. He can't wait till him get back in the ring or just to see him do what he do. A lot of people saying the same thing, Squeeze, that boxing ain't the same without seeing little Tank in that ring doing his thing and whatnot. So, you know, but again, I'm loving it because it's giving other guys to see who can hold that torch down. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes we don't understand. That's a big challenge for a fighter and get there and have to do the same thing every time, every chance they get in there, you know. And boxing is still good, still great, still doing what it's doing. We still got a lot of great fights that's going to come out. We just got to wait and see what fights get matched up and keep moving. Smoothie King, right back at you.
With another one. I'm trying to.
What up, Dane? Where you been at, Dane, my guy?
Oh, I don't even see that one. Hold on. Okay, here you go. With another one. Coach Calvin, what up? Tell Tank we still riding with him. Make sure he know they doubting him. Rize, love y'all and appreciate what y'all do. Call Cal all love. Appreciate that, man.
Man, listen. I don't know if we're gonna get in trouble for this. I don't know. But hey, y'all want to Tank some love? Flood his inbox. Tell him, you know what I mean? This from the Rize podcast. Y'all want to show him some love? He was
Yo,
on
my live is going crazy, bro. I mean, it's going crazy. Yes, when Tank make the call, I'm wherever he tell me to be. If he say, yo, let's go to Jerusalem and train, I'm gone. I'm gone. You get what I'm saying? But again, when he's ready, you get what I'm saying? He's going to be ready. You get what I'm saying? We was getting ready for all the fights that we had scheduled. We was actually getting ready for all the fights that we have scheduled and whatnot. But, you know, things happen. But I look at them as signs for us to get the other things that we need in place. But he was, goodness grace, man. When I left him the last time, man, he was looking beautiful, you know. And, you know, spirit's right. Mental was right. Everything was right. You know what I'm saying? We just got to wait and see when they get that comeback. But, you know, we stand in the mix. We stand in the mix. We stand in the mix.
Appreciate it, Tasha Reese. Oh, go ahead, Sweet.
Smoothie King, right back at you with another one. Tasha Reese White, another one of the unwavering supporters, man. Hoping that your family and you, whatever you dream of, whatever goals that you have, that I pray that you be able to achieve in this lifetime. And appreciate you, champ. Salute, Coach Calvin. Thanks for the love in the chat.
Now, hey, people that's on my live, go over to the Rize podcast, man, and give y'all saying y'all showing much love, man. I'm saying hearts all over the place. And I appreciate that. But we know we good. We just got some other business that we enter into for a minute and whatnot. But we still moving, we still doing things. Pay attention to the Rize podcast, Guy Miles, promotion. We got so much stuff we about to show, man. We got a lot of stuff going on. So it ain't like we did in the water. And I want to say thanks to my guy. He sent another angel to me to work with. I can't wait till that night to get here, yo, because it's going to be crazy.
I liked that interview because a lot of people, Coach Calvin go from Tank to Chris Shaw, whoop. They want the whole time. Now they got the answer.
Well, Tank sent it to me.
Tank, they gave him the alley-oop.
Yeah, Tank did like this. Let me give my pop something to do. You get what I'm saying? Let me give my pop something to do while he ain't doing nothing. You get what I'm saying? And it's been a blessing, man, because I'm in another car enjoying the journey and tripping off her, boy, because she is crazy.
Right there.
She is crazy, man. I see some glimpses, man. Y'all just don't believe that. It make you smile and it make you do like this. And the interview that she did, man, she was quick on her toes with it, yo. You know, quick on her toes. And you got to enjoy something like that when you're seeing a person changing their life and chasing something else other than what they didn't want to chase, and sitting down talking to her, hearing some of the intimate conversations, man, and knowing that she was working for change, because she just told me she got out of there. I just got out of there.
Smoothie King, right back at you. Dean, by any means, I've been fighting this good fight, my guys. Thanks for the color in the chat. And now we can go to the next one. Once again, Miss Melody Queen 27. Thanks for the unwavering support. Tank is definitely missed. I can't see that. Miss, anxiously awaiting his return. GTD for life.
Hey, bro, we're gonna roll them out like a brand new. I don't know what's the latest, hottest thing out there, but that's how we're gonna roll them out. We can't wait neither. You know what I'm saying? You know, sometimes things happen to make sure people sit down and get in tune with themselves, man. Because I know how that feel, man. You know, getting in tune with yourself, man. And it's major. Sometimes we have to sit back and do that with ourselves. Is just get in tune with yourself. You know, block all the noise out and just get in tune with yourself, man. You don't see how great that you are.
Smoothie King.
Right back at you with another one. I'll be trying to see it on this side. It's a little bigger for me. Dean, by any means, thanks for the color in the chat. Coach Calvin and Rize, just know I'm always rocking with y'all, fighting the good fight with y'all. Shout
Thank
out
you.
to my bro, Chris Trucker, one of the best guys I know. That's what's up.
Shout out to my guy Chris Trucker, man.
Right back at you with another one. Foxy Brown 4017. What's up, Rize? Everyone say Tank don't fight nobody, but everyone fighting his leftover. Yes, we miss you, Tank.
Well, I want to say this on this note for the guys Tank fought, the guys they say Tank didn't fight or not fighting. Like you said, they is fighting the guys that he did fight. But the main thing, this is what I want all Tank fans to do. Anything that you got that's a Tank, flood the internet with it. Put his picture up, put your tattoo up, put your videos up. Show him some love. Let him know, like, yo, we miss you, baby. And maybe he might get on there and say something on the internet that y'all might want to hear.
tag the Rize podcast, tag Coach Calvin, tag Tank, you know what I mean? And just
tag, let him know that he's missed. Get what I'm saying? You know, I always say I'm the button pusher. I'm gonna ask the fans to help me push that button.
Oh yeah, we ready. Hold up. What you want him to do? Let me get
Man, put a video up.
Coach, I'm gonna give you a soul. What you want him to do, Coach?
I want him to put a video up. I want him to get on like I'm sitting here right now and tell him how much y'all miss him and give y'all opinions on it. Give him saying show the love for him, the judge, to shake him, to get him like, yo, you know something? Man, I got people out there love me. Let me do what I do best. You know what I'm saying? And let's see, can we, the fans, push that button, give them that you know how you need to jumpstart a car? Let's jumpstart that car, y'all. Okay. Come on, let's flood the internet. Let me see y'all doing. Y'all sitting up there watching us. Let's do that.
What you want them flooded with, Coach? What you want them flooded with?
Anything that inspired them about Tank. Somebody, man, put up a video, man, when Tank won his first world title, yo. That joint was like, wow, when he fought Pedraza. Great fight, man. Great fight. I remember every inch of that training camp, you know? So anything that inspired you, that you like, just put it up. Let's go down memory lane with him. Let's go down memory lane with him. To put them cable cords on that jump start and start them back up. Like, hey, okay, Coach, let's get it in.
Hey, well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't care who posts what. Can't none of them keep up with Miss Mona the Queen, because she posts Tank all day, every day. Video posts and send me stuff. Miss Mona is the queen for real. Look,
wow.
Look. I post Tank videos today and every day. Let's go. Push that button.
Let's go. Who got the ones out there? Let me see. Somebody bring something like, yo, I seen that video.
I'm ready. I'm gonna put something up for a second. I'm gonna put it across all the platforms where they can go from there.
Hold it down, senior. I'm great. Get on up out of here. I got a little running around to do.
Coach Calvin,
good to see you in good spirit.
Man, good to see you, man. I had to come out my cave, man, because I've been in the lab working.
And senior, just keep working on your health, man, and just listening to your body, and just make sure you adding you in the equation. Calvin, my words to you. The storm gonna clear up like it always do. And you always walk head first through the storm. From my experiences, I've seen with you, you bend, but you don't break. And let's keep it moving, man. So everybody in the chat, love y'all, man. Everybody be safe. Let me go do my little running around for this weather get bad.
I need a rapper bust, man. I need somebody that knows somebody, man, so I can rap this new gift we got for the kids.
Okay, Coach.
Hey, tell Speedy hit his white boy. I think Speedy got a white boy that do that.
All right, I'm gonna talk to him tomorrow. I need to get this bus rap. I got to do this. Yo, we got so much going on. Just stay tuned, y'all. We got so much for the fans, you know what I'm saying? That y'all gonna appreciate the work and all the people help us to get to it, man. I'm just so happy that we finally here.
Do you want me to make a post about that you looking
Yes,
for?
yes.
Okay, I'll have that up in a minute.
Yes, because that, if it wasn't for the fans, man, sure. Wow. It's been a long time waiting, man. But again, we're gonna make a great premiere with it. When they see it, they're gonna say, okay, coach. I just want to thank everybody, man, because this is something I've been waiting on for years. And I did it with the people.
Okay. Shout out to you, coach. Glad that you could make it happen.
Yeah. I can't wait, y'all. I want to dress the kids up in suit and ties and nice, and just salute them, man. That's what it's all about. Saluting our babies, y'all. Just saluting them and giving hope to them and giving thanks to them, letting them know that anything is possible.
So I'll call you later on.
What's up, singing talk? You got the floor. You can ask me some questions. I'm here right now.
No, I was about to ask you something about the bus, but that's why I said I'll call you and ask you later on.
Mm-hmm.
But so I missed someone when y'all first came on.
Oh, we was talking about the fights and how good they were. They was very entertaining, man. Shakur did good as a commentator, and he gave his honest opinions on things. That was nice to see him, that he getting his shine. That was nice to see that, he getting what he been asking for, to be at that spot and whatnot. That's good. I like the way I seen Barrios came from his falling and back on point. Garcia, he back in the mix. He talking his talk. I like that. I like it. And then I seen Martin. He had a tough fight, but he came out of it. They keeping him alive. It's just boxing, man. Tonight I forgot all about the two queens. They getting at it, Shout out to both of them, man. That's boxing. You got to deal with certain things and whatnot. And just waiting, man. Just waiting. That's all waiting. But my Lord been keeping me busy with the youth. And in my other fighters, last year I moved 10 pros.
I also want to shout out your Gatos, coach. He had a hell of a fight last night.
Who?
Michael Fox.
Oh, I didn't miss the live joint. I missed the live joint. How was his fight
last night?
Did he?
Hell of a job. Shout out to Michael Fox, man.
Okay, man. I got to go back. I talked to somebody who was at the fight about some business and whatnot. But there, I forgot Mike was fighting. I was sitting in the house chilling. When you fast and you don't feel like doing nothing but worshiping.
Yep. So shout out to Mike.
Okay, how was you gonna give me the rundown? Tell me some bits and pieces about it.
I got a lot of I believe it was a 9th round stoppage.
He got a 9th round stoppage, yo. That was a fight.
Let me make sure. Let me make sure I got it right. Oh, shit in my head. Professor Mike posted it. I'm just saying.
And we need some elevator music.
Yeah, because I'm right here on. I believe it was a 9th round stoppage.
Mm-hmm. 9th round stoppage. Okay, Mike.
Nope, I got it mixed up.
Kareem. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nope, I got it mixed up. It went to decision. Somebody else had a 9th round stoppage.
Okay.
He went to decision, but he got the decision.
Scooter fought last night too, didn't he? They say he hit somebody for body shot.
They said Scooter had a first round stoppage.
Wow. Okay, Scooter Davis.
Yeah, shout out to Scooter.
Okay, Scooter. We still the DMV still getting it.
Coach, in your eyes, right? We got the ladies fighting tonight. We got the ladies fighting tonight, right?
Right. We got the ladies fighting tonight.
You matter of fact, you're familiar with both of them.
Yeah, that's why I just keep my thoughts to myself and whatnot, because both of them are great in my book. But boxing is boxing, competitive is competitive. When you see two people that that you truly care about going against each other, you know what I'm saying? How would I say? I don't get into all that. It's boxing. That's what they do, So eventually certain people are going to bump heads together. So your question?
my question for you is not who is gonna win. My question is one key for victory for each fighter.
Well, for Franchon, it's always been the conditioning with me with her. And for Cruz, for she, it's nothing I can say about it because she's been putting it together, man. She's been getting drops. She's been letting her hands go out. I don't know. Maybe the weight class. You know what I'm saying? How do she do in this particular weight class? Is it going to be good for her or bad for her? You know what I'm saying? Because she's been going up and down. But I don't see no flaws in her armor. You know what I'm saying?
I like Franchon. I met Franchon, but one thing
Franchon, beautiful.
After that scuffle, everybody was talking about the way she was breathing. So that's one thing they noticed just from in that face-off. Everybody was like, I hope that's, you know what I mean, more than just her conditioning because she's out of breath there. This was from the comments, you know what I mean?
Right.
Not saying she wasn't. I'm just saying that's one thing that I've seen a lot going up and down the comments from that face-off situation.
Well, like I said again, that's the only thing I had because she comes to fight regardless of what. Clothes coming off, wig coming off, whatever, she gonna come to fight. That's what's gonna make the fight exciting. You know what I'm saying? And Christian, she like a person that's gonna give her a challenge. So, and then after what happened at the weigh-ins, it's gonna be definitely a challenge. I don't think it's gonna be a boring fight. Everybody's gonna tune in just to see what happens with the ladies. You get what I'm saying? You know, especially two ladies that all of us know. You know.
Yeah, I think I just want to see a good fight.
What you want to say? Go ahead and say, Sing.
I just want to see a good fight, Coach. I just want.
You're going to see a good fight. Them two ladies come to fight, man. You know, both of them are great in this era and this time. You know, and both of them been doing it, man. They've been doing it. They both been doing it. Their own lane, their own train, their own bus, their own boat, their own plane. They just been rising to the top.
So right now they want the Shields is up 1-0 in the matchup.
Yeah. Well, she actually 2-0. She beat in the amateur and she beat in the pros.
I'm gonna just go with the pros because y'all told me I gotta leave Andy alone for what.
No, the reason why I say that because it brings it to a story. That's when I first met Larissa. I was actually with Franchon. We was at the Nationals. And when we first got introduced to her, she came up real respectable and said, "Hello, Miss Cruz. You don't know who I am, but I'm gonna do such and such to you." You know what I'm saying? I said, "What?" You know what I'm saying? And that night, that was a good fight. Boy, that fight went back and forth. She as a young fighter at that time, coming up in the amateurs, man, she was determined and still had the same attitude. And they went back and forth. They went back and forth. And it was great, man. I mean, it was great. And then when they fought in the pros, I was saying to myself, I wish they wouldn't fight until like now. You know what I'm saying? Because that'd make the fight even bigger. You know what I'm saying? But after yesterday, when I seen that scruffer, people are going to be like, yo, I got to see this fight. Oh, my God. You know, there was definitely a scruffing. A lot of people was, wow. A lot of people was all over the place.
I know. Oh, yeah, I definitely got to call you, Coach. This ain't right, but I hope it ain't right, but I call you. James Vaughn say, just want to say I salute this whole panel, Coach Calvin. You are a true gentleman, great man. I'm from Detroit, true GTD. We love to talk. We all human and we go through. I just know when Tank back, he back. The GOAT.
Oh, yeah. He's already back, you know what I'm saying? Because the last two camps that we was in that he was getting prepared for. I mean, I wish I could tell y'all so, man. What I can tell y'all this. The last camp, man, he had to take his family business. He took camp with us. We was in camp. We was on vacation camp, but he was still in camp. And I like the way he did that because he still took care of the family and still went to camp to work, you know? So that showed me a lot. Like, you know, when he locked in, he ain't no joke. He ain't no joke. And the way how we was doing camp, man, it was something different. It was like, it was different. It was real different, but it was a good different because he come in like, let's get that work in. And it was like I had little Tank. You know what I'm saying? It's like I had little Tank. And that was the thing. And then we talk about things we work on. Like, yo, I like that one. That was a good one. He just like, yeah, that's a good one. You're trying to break me. And he's like, make me say, okay, let me keep this in my thing. So next time when I hit him, I'm gonna sneak up on him and whatnot, But man, I just want to see how his performance would have been, getting ready for him, But we'll get a chance at it.
One thing I know, and it's just my opinion, when you start seeing Tank a lot, stay tuned. You ready to get something.
I know that made me smile when I seen him post. I said, they got my little guy.
Something coming. I don't know what. When you start seeing him, you know what I mean? Something coming.
That's a good spirit. When y'all see him doing that, that's a good spirit, and whatnot. That's a good spirit.
Shakur versus Ryan Garcia, right?
50-50 fight. You want to know why?
Ryan, to me, Ryan chances is in the early part of the fight. I don't think he can get him in the back end of the fight.
We don't know that because simple fact, certain people get up to certain fights. And I'm glad you did bring that up because we've seen the fights that we always want to watch. It's just been one-sided.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Every fight been one-sided. Like I ain't see a roller coaster yet. Like Antoine fight last night. His fight, you looked at the Chinese guy. I thought Antoine was gonna walk right through him. You know what I'm saying? And that guy was sturdy. Like when you look at Martin fight, that fight was a roller coaster. Like, oh shit, damn, niggas get rocked in that joint. You know what I'm saying? That can happen. But they always talk about Shakur's defense. And it's funny because I don't know. You don't know how that fight is because I have my opinion. How can you get to Shakur and whatnot? But the difference is Ron is a pedigree. He came up through the amateurs. Just Shakur just went a little bit farther and seen a little bit different things and whatnot. But out of all his fights that he fought, I look at the guys that he fought. They good guys. They great guys. They built him to and get him anywhere. We thought Tito was going to at least unlock something. Didn't even come close. But the difference is, and he said it about the situation was Ron on steroids and whatnot. I was like, man, where did that come from? He see the bigness of him. He see that he's a big guy. You know what I'm saying? So he said he's going to make sure that Avada was involved with this if they get a chance to fight. So he has some concern about his bigness. You know what I'm saying? But he's quick and fast. So, that's why I sit there and say this is an interesting fight because Ron can bring the defense. He got a little pop. We see that. You know what I'm saying? Shakur got defense. It's going to be a good fight. And I think people is going to be like intrigued to actually see what's going to happen.
I know. I definitely can't wait. I would love to see that fight.
That's if they make the fight. That's the question. If they make the fight, somebody was a Smoothie King right back at you.
Appreciate the support, Bradley McClendon. Shakur didn't sound as confident last night as he normally does. And he didn't hop his ass in the ring like he said he would. He looked nervous. Uh-oh.
Nah, I wouldn't say he looked nervous. He was up on the panel. They had him in a place away from the ring. He couldn't get to the ring. I think he was down. They probably would have, especially when Garcia called his name out. Shakur would have jumped up in there, especially when you call his name out. He that type of guy. Like, okay, y'all want to put me in the mix? Put me in the mix. It's just the thing. Would they make the fight? People in the fan base, I already told y'all to do this, man. If y'all want Tank to come back, he ain't gone nowhere. Tank is still here. Show him some love on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff. And man, put them jumper cables on him and tell him to like, yo, we here for you. Mm-hmm. Show him that he got some love. That's all. And I guarantee you something gonna happen. Back to you singing, Mm-hmm. People hitting me hard, man. I got like 150 in my live right now, and they just talking about tank, all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
That's what they want to see. They want the people's chat back in the ring.
They said Tank is still staying. Man, if I could read all this stuff, it's going on and on and on. I'm telling you, man, flood the internet with all the likes that you like Tank with. Man, just sit down and spend some time on his videos, man. Some kid, man, I don't know who he is, man. He know how to make my heart like, damn, make me reflect. He be putting up some nice stuff, but then stuff that he do, he go back in the middle of, those certain conversations and stuff and talk about things, you know, and they putting it together. You know, everybody missed Tank fight. You know, when he come back, it got to be the right fight because we want to entertain. We want to entertain y'all.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah, you definitely chat definitely flying.
Nah, man, I know him, man. I know him. You know, it just got to be right. It got to be right. You know, when I sit back and look at all the situations and whatnot, I sit there and say things happen for a reason to make a person much stronger. You know.
Mm-hmm. So
This boxing game, man, people don't understand the ups and the downs and the downs and the ups that you go through just to make it where them guys are making it at. To take care of their family. Smoothie King.
Brash McClendon said, nah, coach. Shakur was ringside when he was called out. LOL. Right there by Bud and Oscar. He was
No, he wasn't, man. I ain't see that, man.
The people gonna see it.
Well, if he was, man, then you got a good point there. I didn't see that, yo. I thought he was still up on the panel standing up with the other two guys.
Brandon McClendon said he ducking, coach.
I'm not saying he is. You said he is because he ain't get up in the ring that night. He probably let that man get his shine that night and didn't want to step on his toes, so he stayed back. But I did say this. He was worrying about his size, you know what I'm saying, because he had to bring in Nevada in, you know, so that is a concern.
Hey, coach. I got a question for you.
Come on.
I don't have a question for you. The Queen, Miss Mona, has a statement for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
Tank should fight Floyd Mayweather and beat his ass.
One thing I know about Tank don't mess with their elders, man. You understand? He always respect their elders. If you notice, Tank don't do that to their elders, yo. And one thing I can do, say Tank respect his elders.
Nah, Thomas Hill said beat his ass.
Y'all funny out there.
Official church say boxing ain't the same without Tank.
Because it's one of the guys that y'all truly love. It's not in the mix right now, but he will be back in the mix. Y'all gotta remember, Tank been doing this shit since he was 7 years old. And all of them have been the ones that names are being mentioned. Sometimes you need that reset, you know, because that reset means a lot, man, because I'm one of the persons that know about resetting. You know, sometimes I go on a 100-hour fast, just abstain from everything for 100 hours. And when I come back with a clear mind saying I can do anything. So him being away, you know, going through the things that he's been going through with his crazy ass stuff, you know, he looks happy. He looks happy, you know, so I can't wait.
Hot seat, coach. From your
Go ahead,
perspective,
I'm here.
From your perspective, you the coach.
Mm-hmm.
You know your fighter. Your fighter been dealing with some things. And if he was to return to the ring, who in your eyes would be the opponent you would want to see him in the ring with?
I can't tell nobody that yet. You know what I'm saying? I already know who I would like for him to see just for a comeback, you know.
I'm not saying who he's gonna be in the ring with. Who would you like from a coaching aspect? You know what I mean? Like, who would you?
Because the person that I want to see him in the ring, that's the one we're going to fight. You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't say that. You know, I'm campaigning for it. You know what I'm saying? You know, but at the end of the day, he have to make the decision on who he want to fight. But I know it have to be the right opponent, you know, especially for his fans. And that's what I'm on, you know, so his fans can really say, I support him. You know what I'm saying? So it got to be a fight to be like, yeah. Let me hear.
You know what I mean? Brad McClendon said, "Uh-oh, we got one lined up." No, you gotta listen to what he said. He said it's one that he campaigning for, and it's one that he wanted to have. He didn't say he had a fight lined up. Listen to the verbiage.
Yeah, you gotta listen to it, but you know, that I think it's an easy fight. You know, everybody in tune with it. You know, and it's being promoted right under y'all nose. It's being promoted. Y'all don't even see it. You know, that's why he's smiling. You know, because we got to make it bigger than life.
Okay.
I told y'all, man, get on that internet, man, and put all the fans back. Show the tattoos. Tell Tank you love him. Put the videos up, and I guarantee you he's going to respond.
It's a lot of fans with GTD tattoos.
Yeah,
it's a lot of fans.
Real talk. Real talk.
That's real because some have his face, some have his logo.
Yeah.
You know, they showing support. And I mean, like, to be a superstar on that level and to see people want to tattoo your name, your logo, your face, like that has to be a true honor of the impact that you've had on the people.
Yeah, man. I mean, because the story is real. Ain't nothing fake about it. Ain't nothing. In the words of Floyd Mayweather, it's not rehearsed. And my girl said this, you practice that?
So if you was to compare, like, let's just say like you was to compare Tank to a basketball player. You can pick any basketball player. You know, you got Kobe, you got LeBron, you got Michael Jordan, you got Magic, Isaiah. In your eyes, who would you compare him to on a basketball court?
Well, I gotta take that with two people, and that is Michael Jordan and Allen Iverson. That's what Tank remind me of.
It's a hell of a mix right there.
Yeah, that's what Tank really remind me of.
That's right on the head. Now, why Allen Iverson?
Because of that swag. Iverson had that swag with him, and he was Iverson. You know what I'm saying? And Tank is Tank. You know, if you look at some of the stuff Tank did and look at Iverson's career as a bad boy in boxing, I mean, in basketball, you could say that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then when you look at Michael Jordan, when he down and they gave that ball to him, you see what Tank do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So am I more the money?
Yeah, because as soon as you said it, I'm looking at the impact that Allen Iverson had, the way he changed basketball.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah, same thing with Tank.
Like this, I'm not doing like this is how I'm coming. But he also changed the culture, you know what I mean? And everybody follows suit. The same way Tank doing, you know what I mean? Whatever Tank wear, you see him, the trendsetter. So I get the Allen Iverson wholeheartedly. Plus the you know what I mean? The bad boy, you know what I mean? That plays a part in it too, you know what I mean? But you can't deny the greatness, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you see it when Michael Jordan was down, he put that ball in his hand. Yeah. When Tank doing his thing, yeah. It's like y'all watch somebody caught a touchdown and y'all just went crazy. Or somebody shot a 3-pointer from long distance and it went in and won the game. Or somebody went in the air, rocked the cradle and slammed it. Bam. That's what Tank doing in boxing.
Definitely. That's definitely a good matchup right there. Allen Iverson and MJ.
Yeah, that's what Tank remind me of, man. I tell him that all the time. I tell him, he look at me like I'm crazy. I said, nigga, take notes. That's what I do. I take them back.
You know, I'm definitely gonna make some videos with that.
Yeah, man. I'm just asking, man. You know, y'all want to hear. If y'all really want to hear from Tank, I'm telling you how to do it. Blow that internet up, man. Talk. Get on the mic and talk. Like, yo, talk to Tank. Get him to come out. I guarantee you he come out, man. I guarantee he come out, man, because I know him. He got love for his people, yo. Trust me. The nigga pops up on me, don't he?
Hey, what's up, short? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I already know. I be like, yo, where the hell you come from? You know, but he makes me happy, though. You know, I'm happy. You know, that's like Krishan. He said, go see. This is how he told her. She told me, he said, go see my coach. That's all he said to her, man. That was like, God, it's the way how she said it to me. Mm-hmm. And she said, for real? He said, go see my coach. You're going to be all right. That's how she did it.
I got a question. And Mo Williams have a question. He said, should Tank take a tune-up fight first?
A tune-up fight for Tank is not a tune-up fight. Get what I'm saying? Because guys get up for Tank. Do that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can't call a tune-up fight for Tank a tune-up, because if Tank get in some serious situation, you see how a roast situation was. You know what I'm saying? So the fight got to be that fight. got to be that fight that makes people and make him sit there and say, that's the fight I got to put on. I got to put on for my fans.
You know where these questions come from? I'm gonna ask a question off your line. What you think about Zaynab and that face off with Krishan?
I like her, yo. Know why? Because she showed up. She living her part that what she do every day. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You see in the camera, I looked at that Shorty, and then when Shorty said, "You practice that,"
yeah, I seen that.
That shit got me right there. Excuse my French, yo, but that got me, yo. How she was quick on her feet and whatnot, and I was really worrying about how dealing with the situation as going in, sit down. She did everything she said she did, and I'm seeing the growth. Y'all don't see what I see. And when I'm learning from her, man, but I'm getting glimpses of some things, man, that you'll sit there and go like this. Wait a minute, what's really going on? You know, but I'm enjoying it. I can't wait to see my work of her getting in that ring, putting it together, because it means a lot. You know what I'm saying? And just to see a young lady trying to make a difference for herself and her family. You know what I'm saying? Because again, she just talking to her and listening to her going, and she going deep, and I got to go deep with her to actually get her to what she's trying to get to.
Thomas Hill said, how has it been working with Krishan, and does she have the discipline it takes to become a serious competitor in boxing, Coach Calvin?
Well, working with her, man, she's already an athlete. You know, it's kicking back in. She's transforming into be a fighter, but again, I just got to make it past. I go by situation. Once we get past this situation, I'll evaluate where we at, what more we got. But again, I know it takes me a certain amount of time to get world champions ready or great fighters ready. You get what I'm saying? But the thing is, she got a lot of serious fighters around her. You know, I put her in a ring with Renzo. And Renzo was actually, critiquing her and whatnot. And she's falling in place. And it's just, how would I sit there and say, dealing with the crowd, walking out and all that, but I got a glimpse like that. She embraced it from the press conference. She embraced it. So it's just going through the motion of actually walking her through it, of all the things that she had to go through that night. But when she get in that ring, one thing I do know, she gonna fight. I just need the skills to be with it.
All else fails, she gonna fight.
Yeah, she gonna fight. I just need the world to see, like, yeah, her body transforming, man. I always say when you sit there and have that face off, that's when the contract has really been signed. Yeah. Go to the Rize podcast, man, so we can see y'all questions and whatnot. I'm an old man. I'm an old young man.
I seen what you had going on, so I try to help you out and steal something.
Yeah. I'm trying to catch them, but a lot of them just said, man, they want to see their big boy Tank. And I told y'all don't tell me. Go to the internet. Same way y'all posting stuff, put little post-ups, talk about Tank. And I guarantee he gonna speak to the public. Trust me. He gonna get on there and speak to y'all.
Too hot. What's going on? Welcome to the Rize podcast. It might happen. It might happen. Sonny caught too many. We live on the Rize
Ramadan Mubarak to you too.
We live on the Rize podcast. Yes, Kimbo on YouTube. Coach, you not on IG right now. Who not on IG?
I got people asking me for boxing. What you call it? Look, all you gotta do is start off at your pace. Your pace. Get up in the morning, eat a nice breakfast, and go for a walk or go for a small run. Just try to just get your body back in shape, one step at a time.
3 miles a day? Should be 3 miles a day at least?
Nah, they ain't got to do that. If they not fighting, they just got to get up really and just do something, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I took off after Jake and them fight, man, because it like disturbed me a little bit. So I just said I ain't gonna do nothing. But then I knew I was gonna make this 108 fast. And I start back working out. You know how my workout is?
Mm-hmm.
I do 3 minutes of 6 exercises. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
and I'm mixing it up just to get my when you get back, and I'm not sore, I feel good. That's a good thing about it. And I'm fasting. I do 3 minutes. So Monday, instead of me doing 6 exercises, I'm gonna try to do 10 exercises. So that'd be like 10 rounds for me. Make sense? It's crazy, ain't it?
Hey, I was looking at something. I was waiting for it to come through. I knew it was coming. I was just sitting over here watching, waiting patiently.
What you was waiting on?
Shout out to Share My World. She don't play. Shout out to Share My World. She don't play.
What she don't play about?
Don't worry about it. You know what I mean? I knew it was coming.
You funny. You funny.
No,
But y'all gonna see Tank soon, man. I'm telling y'all gonna see him soon, man. He love his fans, man. He just being quiet. He good. He in a good space. I try not to worry, man. Like I said, I think we put him up well. That's why when people sit there, say, man, you can't believe what me to say all the time. You can't believe it. And whatnot.
closing arguments, coach.
Closing argument, man. I want to say Ramadan Mubarak, and I want to say to the people, man, if you truly love somebody, and I'm this for me personally, if you truly love somebody, man, go out there and fight for your guy. And what I meant by that is the same thing for me. I'm fighting for my guy and my kids in the gym and my family and everything I do. If you really love them, fight for them, because they will fight for you and reflect on you of the fighting that you do for them. That's my word for the day.
Just like that. See y'all tomorrow. Make sure y'all tune in to Shells versus Cruz tonight.
Yeah, be at that fight tonight, y'all. Yeah, we want to see how that end up here. But I thank everybody for tuning in. I got 100 people here. Appreciate y'all. I ain't do this in a while. Y'all gonna get a lot from me, yo, because I got a lot to talk about. Watch our videos we're gonna be putting up. Watch everything that we do. The Rize podcast, Rize Inc., Sky's Miles, H Squad. Pay attention, y'all, because we putting them out there. Y'all gonna be very pleased with us and support us. Really support us, because we are doing things to actually elevate our youth and give them hope. Thank you again. Appreciate you.
See y'all tomorrow.
See y'all tomorrow. Man.
Some say you forgive, but don't forget it. Now you know how we do. Lock that back door, don't let no one through. I told Nietzsche in these streets ain't no rules. He say, cause all this life we ain't over this. Yeah. And I understand that this shit wasn't easy, but nigga, we did it. Yeah. And all them hoes and all them niggas that wasn't fucking with us, then we them niggas. Now we rich now, we got money, I don't give a shit, no. And we did it. Young nigga come off for nothing, now he getting to them riches. And it's the life of a young rich nigga.